Hello and welcome to the White Noise Podcast Series 1, Episode 1.
Hey!
Yes.
Magic.
Bravo.
White Noise. Again, it's... I don't even get to introduce these guys, the regulars, before you come in.
It's
with
amazing how
magic.
ability to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
What about?
And that's your 3 words for the podcast done as well.
Can we get them
It
edited
is.
out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sure
okay.
can.
Again.
This week, I'm joined by Max Smith.
Hey guys,
Wow, he's
pleasure
changed.
to be here.
Yep.
He's changed.
Yeah.
Not his outfit, though. Tom Cooney.
Hello there.
Looney! Looney! That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Great.
But something that is Ryan Locke.
Hey! Really?
What do you want
not-
us to do?
Just a little bit of a clap like everyone else had?
I thought you'd already said your 3 words.
I didn't even clap,
Caught
Tom.
me
I
off
just
guard
said
there.
Looney.
Yeah.
Well done, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And over on the desk, we have our producer, Ethan. Make some noise, Ethan. Oh, he's clapping. He's clapping. He's from the Northeast. Our first episode of a brand new podcast, which won't be anything like anything we've done previously.
Well, no,
Does it feel different?
it
Looks
does a
different.
bit.
Yeah.
It
The
looks
set's
different. Listeners at
really
home,
good.
it looks different.
Yeah.
Sounds different. We were silent.
We're not things to say already.
Oh, my fly's down.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Done, guys. I'm done.
Turns out we didn't need to do this anymore.
We really were done, weren't we? What a terrible mistake.
We put so much money into this, man.
Every last drop.
Had to remortgage my house.
To recycle my cardboard.
Yeah.
His house is a cardboard box. So we're back.
And what a pleasure it is to be back.
It is, yeah.
It
And
is.
we've already explained coming back on the Patreon, which you can subscribe to
Yep.
on patreon.com/White Noise Poddy. Not just White Noise. Don't do that because that's someone else. That's a
don't want
different account which probably makes White Noise.
There's a lot of them out there, you know. These
Yeah.
white noise, sort of just noises for 10 hours.
I offered you White Guys Finish Fast. Or Nice Guys Finish Fast, not White Guys. I'm not obsessed with white. Okay, guys, we need to make our USP that we're white.
5-minute podcast.
Not easy finding
And we
a name.
all orgasm. No, it was really hard, wasn't it? I think there is a white noise podcast.
I listen to the White Noise podcast every night
What?
on Spotify.
What are you doing, Ryan?
On Spotify?
Yeah, well, we're on
It's
Spotify.
Two very different things, though, isn't it?
You don't know that.
How is it different?
Well, we're not
This is
just
our first one.
Yep.
How do you know halfway through this it's just going to be us going, shh?
You listen
You're
to that
right.
every
I
night.
don't know. Yeah.
It would be
yeah.
an improvement on the silence we had earlier.
Well,
Anyway, we have a Patreon. It's £4 a month. Some people are saying it's £6. It's not.
It should
that's
be. I think it
through
should
the
be
app or
£100 a
something.
month.
Don't do it through the app. You can get it for £4 a month. So do it that way.
Yeah, Max is going to fix that.
Yeah. That is the only tier. There's not going to be, £10 a month and you're our favourite. No, that's just hogwash to milk you. £4.
We want to milk them, man.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
want to milk them.
If you want to be milked, then you can.
Just not figured out how yet. It's coming.
£10 a month to get
Ryan is
milked.
making some merch.
yeah. We
Good.
could do the £10 thing and just give them my number.
What?
So desperate.
That is desperate.
So
I'm just saying,
Surely
I'll-
you should be paying
I'll
people.
handle the, pro
Handle.
fans.
Oh, great.
The big fans. The big fans.
The big fans.
Right.
I'll speak
the
to
big
them.
10-inch fans. I'll handle them.
Right,
I'll milk them.
You've got to look at the profile picture. You ain't even on there, man.
Yeah, I
You
know.
ain't even on there.
Yeah, fair.
Unless we painted your forehead sort of a fuzzy blue like White Noise and then stuck us on there. That didn't happen, actually.
No.
Sadly, you're just a bit part of this podcast.
Which
Cast
is your
to the
choice.
side.
Yeah,
Your
it was my
choice,
choice. Stand by it.
Would you change? Oh, really?
So far.
Right.
Anyway, our first patron, all I did was put the link on our YouTube page. Didn't announce anything.
Yeah.
And we got some patrons. The first one was a guy named Christopher Drum.
Wow.
Well done,
Drummy.
Chris.
Cheers. Cheers, Chris.
Yeah.
He's number one.
Yeah.
And I think we should add a new perk to the Patreon called Bang the Drum.
Man, you're going to take care of that?
Give
Yeah,
him my
sure.
number.
Ethan, can we work out how to just turn that mic off, please? Just number 4.
Don't do it.
Thank you, Ethan. Anyway, so yeah, check us out on Patreon. Every week we'll have an exclusive episode where we just let loose like a goose. We'll also have a monthly special. Our first one is going to be out in May.
Ooh.
I haven't filmed it yet, but it's going to be a mukbang at this rate. But it'll be something great. So check us out on Patreon. We'll also have bonus videos. The breakdown, which we haven't done an episode of yet. We've filmed them, but it's not gone out yet. Just too much funny stuff from me and Ryan.
Yeah, I really let my hair down in them videos.
Your hair lets you down every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, why have we brought it back, guys?
Great question.
Go on then, Max.
Well, you want me to
Answer the question, yeah.
Answer the
Floor
question.
is yours.
Oh, bloody hell. So, personally, I said yes when you asked. That's why.
Yeah, but there'd always be sort of flirtatious rumblings of it.
Do you know, for instance, me and Tom, this is probably the most we've spoken to each other
You
for,
keep coming back
for
to
months.
this. You brought this up last week.
These people haven't seen that yet.
Some of them have.
Yeah, no, but
You can get more of this
there's
great
got to
chat.
be
if
more
you get-
reasons.
Okay. God, get my face out there more.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm
Do you know what? I
hungry
think
for-
it only really stopped because of it was more circumstance, wasn't it? I went away.
Yeah,
Ryan
Let us
went
know.
away.
What did you do?
I went away as well.
Back end of a horse.
Back end of a
Yeah.
horse.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah. Still doing that?
No.
I gave it up.
Any regrets?
We're going to get some lights for your side, better ones.
So work in
Ours
progress.
look good,
Yeah, man.
this half.
Maybe a spotlight.
To go with the other lights that are up there on the ceiling.
I just meant just for like me or Stephen.
Just one.
If
Just
ever
one
we're
of you.
talking, yeah, we get a spotlight.
Okay.
So that's going to be on me then, is it?
Wow.
If it's
I mean, you're not to
Speech-based.
be rude, but your forehead's quite shiny.
Yeah.
So me and Tom would be.
we spoke about
By
that
the
in
way,
the last.
could be the last thing
Yeah,
that
that's
we
the
need.
politest way you've ever said that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People don't usually say no offence.
Yeah, really?
Before, yeah.
Do you take offence?
Always.
Well, I hope you pay for it if it's at B&Q.
More stuff like that over on the Patreon.
Yeah.
And here. I'm just going to cut that up and put it on Patreon. You will get better stuff than that, guys. Than clips from the public episode. Did you see this?
The Patreon's
Just less context.
What happens next?
Just a montage of stuff you remember
Rehash clips to make it seem like a different podcast.
for just £10 a month.
What's Ryan text you? This guy is
I'm so lonely.
he's so dyslexic I can't decipher what he means. Anyway, Max, what have you been up to?
Great question, Stephen. I lost my job, which is why we brought this back, because I need that cash money, man. I've got a few brand deals that I want to try out this episode.
Well, like Shoulders soy sauce.
Yeah, do you know what? I've
Is
seen
that back?
They could be.
Right.
We don't have any sponsors.
No.
So
I've
you
lost
lost
my
your
job.
job.
I got a new job.
Well done.
Thank
Where
you
can
very
we
much.
find you? Never mind. Don't worry about that.
I'm not afraid to say, because I don't think anything would happen.
Seems like you are not saying it, mate.
Frog and Bucket.
A great institution.
It is, yeah. It's
A
great.
comedy,
A lot of comedy going
It's
on,
on theme.
both at the bar and on the stage. Probably
was,
more at the bar.
was your
when I'm
first shift at the weekend, like first weekend shift?
yeah.
That makes sense if it's on the weekend.
Yeah.
Did you see Ryan on stage there?
I didn't, but I wasn't
Oh.
looking too closely.
Who was on? Any big names?
Not, I didn't know any of them.
Oh.
Some of them are from America.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great story though about your first shift by that guy.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I did my first Beat the Frog
Shift. Right.
This Monday, and there was a guy that I've seen do it before. You
Yeah.
know, he's a constant. I've never seen him win, but this is the closest he ever came. Right, and he was on the stage firing on all cylinders. Crowd loved him, and then he went right now for some edgy stuff.
Oh.
The Jews, the Jews. As soon as he said that, I'm on the bar, so I can't see the cards going up. But as soon as he said that, he got honked off, kicked off the stage. And the guy went, "How long did he have left?" And he said, "Well, he did 4 minutes and 53 seconds."
Oh my!
And I'm like, why did you just...
Yeah,
why bring
man.
up Jewish people
Just that phrase.
He could have. He could, like Tom was saying, he could have danced.
Just a little dance.
He could have just said nothing, and he would have.
Yeah.
He would have been fine.
Yeah.
And it's quite interesting because I did one big shift, and they did the same shows. And they said the same stuff, and it's like they did crowd work, and they were doing the same jokes. I was like, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
Sort
I'm
of seeing
sort of
behind the
learning a
curtain.
lot. You're going to see a lot more funny stuff from me, I think. This.
But you won't.
this
You won't
podcast.
see behind this curtain though,
No.
because
No.
it's just a door. Tom, what have you been up to?
Oh, all sorts. Real time of flux for me. Things are changing. I've moved back to the city.
Oh, the
Yeah.
big
Love
city.
that.
Which
Back
one?
in the big
Yeah.
city under the lights.
Nice.
Which city?
City of Manchester.
Oh.
Yeah.
Max is in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot more of each other, aren't we?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, when I give him a lift here. We've been talking about going for a curry for about 4 months.
Hey, curry's getting
Probably
cold,
longer.
man.
It's so cold.
Probably should have cooked it, so far in advance.
Yeah, man.
Going
Right.
for a curry.
If I
in
made that
Max's.
joke, I would have got torn apart.
Why?
Well, tear him apart then.
Fucking get his ass.
Like a
Good
Peshwari
joke.
naan.
Ah,
Hey, it was a good joke. How was that a bad
it
joke?
wasn't bad at all.
I work at a comedy club and I know good jokes.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry.
If I said
I
that on the
won't-
stage,
Not got a degree, though.
It was. Should we react to his joke and we can put it in?
shall we react to some of their stuff and we can cut it in? Oh, who cares about that, man?
Hey,
Who gives a fuck about that, man?
Hey Max, can I see you as a waiter juggling 2 plates, please? Got his ass. Max, can I see you hoisting up your mother's tits? Too far, Ryan.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Not give it a
Hoisting.
remote.
That's not even hoisting. Hoisting would be with a big rope. That's lifting if
gently
anything.
coming.
Max, can I see you wanking off your dad, please? Then we go to that one.
Lucky for my dad. That's inhuman. That's like, he's got a 7-footer.
In that human. Got his ass.
Yeah.
Not be that at all. Shall we say some stuff about their parents?
No, I like Stephen's mum. She's nice.
There's more, you just pick him one
I've met his
person.
dad. His dad's a lovely gentleman. I would
Right.
never make fun of him.
Right.
You can fictionally wank off my dad if you want.
Yeah.
We've still got 2.
Might do.
Who's that with him? Uncle Jim. Anyway.
What about you, Stephen? What have you been up to?
This week I was at a wedding. Not my mum and dad's.
Where was the wedding?
It was in Basingstoke, or near Basingstoke.
Really?
Well, I
Yeah,
saw
it
a
was a
picture.
shithole.
I saw a picture, and it looked like there was like a lot of lights like out in the.
Crazy, that, isn't it?
No, but like.
Oh, there's lights in Basingstoke. I
No,
never would have
but like in the
thought.
distance.
What?
Like it looked like you were overlooking like some sort of coastal region or something.
Well, I don't know.
I looked at it and I thought it was
Weird that you
abroad
put this
for a
much
second.
effort
Yeah.
into
Do you know
Looking
what,
at
where we
picture.
were outside, I was saying if I saw a snapshot of this, I'd guess it was France.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a nice continental view.
Yeah, it wasn't that. I don't think the wedding was Basingstoke, but we were staying in Basingstoke.
So what you say? You're dissing the people of Basingstoke, saying there's
I think,
no nice
I think
views
they
in
dissed
Basingstoke?
themselves as well.
I've never mentioned. I didn't even know it was there.
I was sadly one of those people who was watching the football on the phone during the dinner.
During the wedding.
Yeah, they were also doing speeches at one point, and I was watching the football on silent, but it was quite bad.
How
of
were
me.
the speeches? How was there? Was there?
All speeches were really good.
Yeah.
How was the football?
There was none of the cliche best man terrible jokes. There was none of that. None of the Google
Nothing about like a
stuff.
killer toast or anything like that.
No,
Yeah.
that'd be dreadful. Grounds for divorce there.
Because I've obviously worked in a wedding venue for
Oh,
many
yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the you see different weddings. Obviously, some people get very nervous about the speech.
Yeah.
So I always recommend that people do it like straight away before, like first thing. Don't like wait until after dinner or desserts, because I've just seen some people, like really clearly nervous people, getting very, very drunk,
Yeah.
and it can be very, very messy. A lot of pressure on a best
Especially
man
if they
speech.
improvise
Yeah, yeah.
then when
Yeah.
drunk. The Jews.
3 cards go up.
Go on, sorry.
I was going to say, when I did a best man speech, I had to wait till 6 in the evening to do the speech.
Why?
And-
Was it on your mind all day?
Huh?
Was
Oh
on-
yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't think about anything else. I couldn't drink.
Ruin the wedding
beforehand.
for you.
You've told us this on a previous podcast, mate.
Yeah, but I couldn't
So,
eat or drink.
If you're
and
going to
then
use
I
your
was
words,
just-
don't just recycle old ones.
yeah, I got very
it's
drunk.
it's a fresh start.
After
the
that.
White Noise
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, new anecdotes. Shall I come in here and talk about the time I got mugged? Actually, we'll do. Great story.
That would be good. Yeah, I love that.
I've forgotten so much that we've talked about. Every time I have to think about doing something, I'm like, shit.
It was like a 3.5-4 hour drive to the wedding because we weren't left here.
Inconsiderate that.
Yeah, well said. Thank you.
I'd be fuming.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I let it be known. But
They
the
pay
driver
for your
down
petrol?
there, I had a moment where what I like to call a new segment, Am I a Tory?
Oh, okay.
Now, this is instances in my life where I go, am I a Tory? Because we were on the motorway and it said, the motorway we were on congestion, but then the toll road was there. And we took the toll road knowing you'd have to pay. I was like, I do like the toll road because it's the road's better. There's hardly
Can I
any
ask what the
cars.
price
It's
was?
not that expensive.
I don't know, actually. I didn't look.
£9.
That's Tory.
If it was the
I didn't look at the price.
if it was the Midway Express, it's £9.
Oh,
I don't know if I think it was the M6 toll.
I feel like
I
it
think-
wasn't. Yeah.
But yeah, but when I'm on it, the roads are smoother. Like the
That's
actual
what
roads.
you pay for, though,
Yeah,
isn't
Do
it?
you know what's shit though? When this really bugged me. I went through the Dartford Tunnel, and it's one of them ones where you go through it and you just have to log on later and pay.
Oh, the Runcorn Bridge does that
It's
now.
so annoying.
60 quid fine I got.
What?
Do you not think that's
Whoa,
awful?
that's
Having to go when
awful,
you're home. I mean, because I was driving from Dover, so I went through the Dartford Tunnel. Middle of the night, you get home, and then you
Yeah.
forget. And
What
then
you should do is
£60
whilst you're
fine
driving,
in the post.
get your phone out and just do it then.
I
Great idea.
drove to a Liverpool game, and there was loads of traffic, so I had to go over the M6 and the Runcorn Bridge because it was quicker that way. And then obviously went to the game, came back, and I'd completely forgotten about it. And
Yeah.
the cut-off's midnight, so you only get a few hours.
I don't like the
awful.
fact the cut-off's midnight. I feel like they should give you at least a day or two.
And you're going through Runcorn?
Yeah.
I
You should be
shouldn't have to
paying me.
pay for that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or remember it.
No, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
I would say a little A, little B. Like little column A, you sort of are like not knowing the price and just being like, yeah, fuck it, I'll pay.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't even part of it, but
Yeah.
that's really
That
Show me
that
true
bit
colours.
shook me, I think.
colours it blue. So that could be a recurring segment. That please let us know your. It's just moments where you question if you're a Tory. If you are a Tory, then you can sign up to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Of course.
You won't even notice it.
Sign up twice, make a new account and sign
Yeah.
up again.
Get all your family, all your lords, all your dames to sign up, please.
Oh, I love a few lords.
Yeah. Is your dad going to sign up?
Yeah, maybe.
He's noisy. He didn't listen to.
Do
the
they
public
know that this
episodes.
is happening?
Oh, so yes, they're fully aware. They'll be
Oh.
tuning in to this
I
one.
love that.
Yeah.
Tune.
She might be a bit insulted actually when you said that you loved Stephen's parents, but not.
Oh, we didn't even get on
Didn't
to
say
Carol.
anything. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Carol.
No,
'cause
but
she's
I really like Carol. Yeah.
yeah, she's taken
Yeah.
on the chin.
Yeah.
I don't like Carol as much as you do, Ryan.
No one
Good
does.
one.
Yeah.
Is that him paying her or?
Slipping something in.
Please tell me. Please tell me.
Just turn it off now, Mum.
Sorry, Carol. I think it was just the way Max. I don't know. Just my bad.
I would say message Tom.
Yeah.
And just have a bit of beef.
We'll have it out
Yeah.
on the Patreon.
She normally does have it out. You do when you're with her.
In and out
Oh.
over and over again.
It must be weird for them watching this.
We never speak about the podcast.
Really?
Like, yeah. I'll mention that it's coming back. You know.
Do you speak at all to her? Do you just sort of sit there in silence?
What'd you do? What you do on the podcast?
What?
Yeah.
What's the question?
In other news, the Pope died.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pope. I don't really follow the popes. I feel like they're always dying.
Yeah, but is it?
He's been around for a while.
Has
I
he?
think you have to die to stop being a pope, but the pope previously didn't follow that rule, and he went, I'm done.
Oh, he just quit.
You just quit.
Was that because there was accusations, or he was just done with it?
I think he was very there was a picture of him in like a very regal, big golden throne. Then a picture of the old pope now, on like an old wooden chair. So I think the previous pope was seen as like this, flaunting
Was
his
it
wealth.
Benedict?
Sure,
Pope
I
Benedict.
can't keep up.
like an
Yeah.
egg.
I think the latest one was Francis. I could be
Pope
wrong.
Francis.
Yeah.
I've been to the Vatican though
Have you?
last year.
Nice.
I thought it was all a bit weird.
It is. Yeah. Like, the museums are a bit. To go and see the Sistine Chapel, it's like.
Oh, they make you work for it.
Yeah, you really.
Do they, yeah?
It's just
Yeah.
you have to walk all the way through the museums, and it's just like wall to wall with people, just like penguins all the way through, and it's hot.
And I like penguins.
A lot of tapestry, a lot of stolen
Penguins.
out.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Apparently, there's like a library underneath the Vatican,
Okay.
which is like
You've got
forbidden.
Midsummer Murders DVD there.
They're coming after me. I don't have long left. Yeah, it's all like forbidden.
Great for Midsummer Murders, though, that episode.
I would love that. Yeah,
plot, yeah.
yeah. Barnaby goes to the Vatican.
Yeah.
Solves a murder.
Barnaby.
What
Funny name.
is it?
Yeah, it's a funny name.
That's
Guys,
his
it's
name.
a funny name.
No, it's not.
Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Come on.
It's a little
Barnaby's
bit funny.
name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, as far as names go, I mean, name a funnier name.
The cogs are turning. Come back to me. Great new segment, that. Funny names.
He was going to say Mohammed.
It's not funny, it's a casual name. Probably the most popular name going, isn't it?
So
Mohammed?
casual, man.
I think it's the biggest boy's name, Mohammed.
The biggest boy named Max.
Fuck right. Dopey. Dopey. Yeah. Biggest boy. I'm not big. I'm not even a boy. I'm a man. I'm 32. Imagine a boy like me. Hello, I'm here to do my maths homework.
32, eh?
You know, yeah, getting old.
Yeah.
Who you mean next after the Pope?
Yeah, man. Mohammed is the most common name.
Yeah.
I reckon Salah's helped with that.
Sal.
Mohammed Salah.
Sorry.
What does your name mean? Anything?
Yeah,
Yes.
The
apparently.
most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max.
In Aramaic language, Thomas means twin, I believe.
Do you have a twin?
I do not.
We'll
Good
see
answer.
later on the podcast if you do.
Shit.
As an eye patch, doesn't it? And a hell of a lisp. In other news, could you just give a quick eulogy to the Pope, Ryan?
Sorry, mate.
You won't hear it.
See you up there.
You're not going up there, man.
Of course I will.
No.
He's not in the other floor. Anyway, Celebrity Traitors has been announced.
Oh, I've seen this, yeah.
And
Well aware
YouTuber
of
Nico
this.
Amalana is going to be in there.
Is he?
Yeah, he was in the list.
Oh,
I'm
right.
sure he is.
Have you got the full list?
No.
Okay,
Nathan
cool.
will. But there's a lot of big celebrities.
Jonathan Ross,
Yeah, Bob Mortimer.
Bob Mortimer, he
Claire
does
Bob.
everything, doesn't he?
Jonathan
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah.
Well,
Stephen Fry.
Yes.
A lot of these are going to be really pally with each other.
Yeah.
I think my issue is it's going to be really short. I can't imagine them being in there for like the full week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Bob Mortimer or Stephen Fry, whoever, they're going to be like, you know what, I need to. They're going to make it very obvious it's them so they can go off to
So it
them.
will be a massive show, though.
Yeah.
A week of their time for massive viewing figures.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I mean,
I think it'll be hard.
ahead of time, you always get a commitment off people, don't you?
Yeah.
So, I would think so.
Mortimer's
Okay.
just got that last one laughing
Yeah.
check, which I bet that was hefty for a day's work.
Yeah, 6
Especially if
hours.
you're just going to repeat all your old stuff. Nice one, Bob. You know, not like us. We churn out new brilliant ideas every week.
Yeah,
So true.
well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, giving away my really funny bit.
Good luck, Nico. I hope you win.
He's very good at he's like pranking people and doing bits like that. So I see why he'd work out well.
Yeah.
I always think he gets the most out of his opportunities and content when he's speaking to the public.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go so far with things. So I think
Sometimes
it'd be
too
good.
far, to be fair.
Yeah.
Really
Let that
upsets
be
me.
known. Let that be known. There's also a new Peter Andre film called Jafakin.
What?
Where he plays he plays a man who has to pretend to be a Jamaican gangster, I believe.
Jafakin.
Yeah.
Peter Andre.
Yeah.
Is he playing? So he's not playing himself.
Vegan jerk chicken, doesn't it? No, so he's playing a guy who has to pretend to be a Jamaican. I'm pretty sure this is the plot. Pretend
is
to be a Jamaican
ridiculous.
gangster.
Why,
Right.
why would you agree to that?
Well, Peter Andre.
Well, he's going to have
His
to black up.
career is. I don't know if he's just gonna because he.
You can't just go in and be like, hey, man,
Well, I think he
I'm
has.
Jamaican.
How
He's-
bad would things have to get for you to agree to be Jafakin?
No. I've had an awful movie script sent to me in the past few months. I could discuss that on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Again.
I love that.
But this one, what bugged me, well, not most, the plot was to do with he's doing this to pay for his grand's care. I'm like, he's nearly 50, the guy. In what world does he have a grand that's alive? I'm doing it for my grandma.
It'll be easier just to put a pillow over her head.
That's an insane plot.
It's bonkers. I don't know.
That's insane.
That's
I don't know who's come up with it.
The idea that he's
Peter Andre.
agreed to it.
He will have to. He doesn't look Jamaican.
No.
Not one part of him looks Jamaican.
But he'll do the accent, will he?
He'll
I
have
think
to.
so. I think
That's
he's doing
ridiculous.
The accent.
That is
In the clip I've
ridiculous.
seen, unless that's AI, but I don't know if it is.
He would have to. What I'm picturing is Peter Andre blacked up with dreadlocks in.
I think he's got
and
dreadlocks.
doing the voice.
Yeah.
I think
And that's outrageous.
Peter Andre is Greek, so he's a bit tanned anyway. So I don't know what they've done there.
On the phone to his white nan saying it's all going to be okay. Just bear with me.
I didn't know he acted. I didn't know he acted.
He's in a movie.
What else has he been in?
Well, that's the point,
Doesn't
Ryan.
fucking mad, does it?
That's what we're talking about. How weird
that's
it
what I
is.
mean.
People do stuff all the time.
I'm picturing a scene where his nan's about to pass away,
Yeah.
and he's got to go there quickly, and he's still dressed as a Jamaican man, and he's just sort of, he's too far in.
His white racist now. Get a bloody one!
You're a grandson of mine.
Sure, I'm cared for, but at what cost?
I'd
I'd rather be dead.
just trying to pull the plug out.
Anyway, it's time for our first segment. Ethan, get ready, as this is Max's Football Roundup.
Max's Football Round.
Max, we are near the end of the Premier League season.
Thank God.
What's been your thoughts? What's been your main takeaway?
So I lost my job.
That was
If you're
Max's
doing it.
Football Roundup.
Oh,
I suppose we should give them another segment, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Probably hungry after
Uh,
that one.
It's a brand new segment called Celebrity Gossip from Tom Looney. Let's have it, Ethan.
Oi, did you hear what that loony bloke just said?
Jojo Siwa says she's realised she is not a lesbian after Celebrity Big Brother experience.
I swear he just makes these people up.
Oi, did you hear what that loony bloke just said?
Thank you very much, Tom.
I liked that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Informative.
You can just laugh, you know.
No, I was.
You're doing a great
Well,
job there, Ryan.
Thanks. When are we doing reliable source?
Shut up.
Have you got a reliable source for us?
Soy.
We've definitely done that. Anyway,
Looking for
sorry
a
about
soy
that.
sauce.
Let's
Show
go-
the soy sauces out there right now for a great price. Very salty, but not too salty.
Thanks, Max. Anyway, as I alluded to before, we do You Laugh, You Lose on this podcast.
Oh, no.
Something we've carried over, along with every other segment from the Stephen Tries. Not all of them have made it, okay? Reliable source, as you just mentioned, won't be there.
Shame.
But we'll have some new ones. We'll have some changes. But we have You Laugh, You Lose. On the Patreon last week, Ryan did a You Laugh, You Lose to decide who'd be doing it on the first public one.
Yeah.
I laughed annoyingly at what
Just.
was some cheeky comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, you walked a fine line. Many say your
Clever
look
stuff.
inspired Peter Andre. Anyway,
Oh, God.
this is You Laugh, You Lose. Ethan, we might need a 30-second time. Or actually, I've got something to play. I suppose we could have... It's 34 seconds, is that okay?
You gave me a minute.
I'll allow
That's
it.
true, yeah.
34 seconds. I
Hey,
mean,
look, if we're still tied at 30, an extra 4 seconds can't harm.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'll just have to explain what happened before we start.
The classic preamble.
So as I mentioned, I was at the wedding on Sunday, Easter Sunday, and it was a long day, you know, from like 12 till 12 basically, a 12-hour shift, something I've never
weddings
done in
are
my
Big
life. which meant I was eating sporadically, had a big meal, and I was slumped around 5 p.m, not feeling great. A little bit of trapped wind, wanted to go off to the side and just lay there, let rip, but I couldn't. And later on, I was sort of sulking, and the DJ spotted me and said, "Hey, little boy, why don't you come up here on the decks and you can play for 30 minutes?" I said, "That is a dream come true. I'd be honoured." So I managed to record a bit of my set, had my phone in my pocket, and I'll just...
I know where it's going.
And this is DJ Stephen's debut performance, Creamfields Here I Come. Ethan, get ready with the timer. This is, I haven't heard it yet, but this is a bit of my set.
Brilliant.
Excuse me, can you stop farting? The bridesmaid's just been sick.
Sorry, love, I don't do requests.
Oh, for sake, man. The preamble, it's fart noises.
Was that trap wind going to come back? Yes, it did.
It did.
That was good.
Max would be on for the next 16 weeks.
I don't think. I think we've had all our laughs. I don't think we're going to get any more from that segment. Yeah.
So Max will be there next week with his first of many.
This is the rest of my life, isn't it?
As we just pass each other back and forth. We'll still have that one rinded.
Can't wait to be fired.
Yeah.
We've seen your comedy, mate. Off.
Last 2 seconds of the timer. Bit of edgy stuff.
Can you imagine me as a Jamaican gangster?
A talking point. It's pretty simple, this one. We've got loads to speak about because we've had basically 2.5 years of not doing the podcast.
Oh, has it been that long?
Yeah, I remember, do you know what, late last year, Joe McGrath, Ethan, you might not know him, avoid him at all costs, fool. He's now doing the breakfast show on BBC Radio Manchester, and he was saying, it's coming up to the 5-year anniversary of the Stephen Tries podcast, you should do it, like a live tour. I said, Joe, we haven't done it for 2.5 years. But then he messaged me this morning saying, Stephen Tries podcast just got a shout out on the radio.
Oh.
And my first response, which I didn't actually send, was, it's not called that anymore. But because it's 20 years of YouTube, the anniversary of that, I think somebody else called up and shouted out.
That's cool.
Stephen Tries
Oh,
podcast.
so it wasn't Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I was going to say, it's not really a thing if you don't.
You'll never guess.
But
yeah, I didn't realise it had been going on for that long.
This is it.
You been listening to Joe much?
I haven't. I'm not really a radio listener. I plugged my phone in the car.
I heard one clip and it was so funny because I heard it live. I was in bed, turned on the radio, and there was a segment where what?
Radio.
What's this? What's this? That must be me in bed.
I don't know why your radio's up there.
Well, the bed's there, and then the cupboard's there, and I'm like, it's not even a radio, it's a Google Play. I go, hey Google. I'm not even using my hands. My hands are hands-free, baby.
You're too performative, Max. That's your issue.
That's it, yeah. My hands are they're over here probably doing something. Who knows? Anyway, I told Google to put on Joe. And it's a segment where he gives somebody like a catchphrase.
Yeah.
And the person needs to guess who that person is.
Okay.
So he goes, he's doing all these catchphrases. The woman's doing fine, she's not getting all of them, but she's getting enough. Then he goes for the last one. He goes, can we fix it? And the woman went, oh no, I can't do that. Not on the BBC. Obviously it's Bob the Builder, but she thought it was Jim will fix it.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, why did you pick that?
Too loose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I saw an advert last I was in the cinema and there was a trailer came on, and then they have adverts, don't they?
Yeah.
The advert was for I think it's an estate agent called Savills. And it's like Savills,
you
and then the
changed
slogan
it.
is something to do with like the name.
Yeah.
And like when I
A
hear
name
that,
you can trust.
yeah, it's something
Yeah.
like that. It's really not. You would surely, because
100%.
everyone in the UK associates
Yeah.
Savile with, just-
New butchers called Hitlers. Yeah. You wouldn't be like, yeah, okay, we'll go for that.
Wasn't there a hotel chain called ISIS?
Yeah,
Ibis.
Ibis.
No, I'm sure there was an some at ISIS.
What's it, ISIS? Yeah.
There was some at
Are you thinking of the terrorist group?
God, he's
No,
been
no,
protesting
I'm
outside.
honestly.
A new terrorist group named
find
after that
out.
hotel chain.
Someone
Not
is St.
hotel-
George's
maybe not
flag outside the
hotel
Abyss.
chain.
Go on, bugger off!
Off to the Al Qaeda later.
The headquarters is right in Manchester city centre. Yeah, the ISIS budget. They're cheap, these lot, and that's the worst thing about them. Nothing worse than a tight terrorist.
What is it?
It says something about Ibis. The hotel chain ISIS is actually the brand Ibis.
Right on our doorstep. You wouldn't believe it.
I don't understand. What does ISIS got to do with it then?
Maybe they stayed there once.
They've gone from caves.
Hotel ISIS. What's this? New Zealand. Anyway.
How much are they paying you?
Ooh.
ISIS. Big shout out on the podcast. Great fans of the channel.
Great fan of the channel.
Ethan,
Get signed up to that Patreon, lads. Something for everyone.
One of Ryan's characters. One thing we could discuss. We did a couple of videos this year.
Love that.
Absolutely.
On the second channel and on the main. But we did Who Can Have the Most Fun.
It was good.
It was good. We did random teams. Me and Ryan were against Tom and Max.
Yeah.
I was good about that, I'll be honest.
Yeah. What,
Sorry, mate.
Being on my team.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because it's a handicap, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
You're up against it from minute one.
Right. Why?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a laugh with you, Ryan. But
Is it a fun laugh?
no. I mean, you if you ever watch these back, you do understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
You're not
no,
with it.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Because I'll make a joke and then I'll just be met with this despondent look, and you go, "What?"
Yeah.
Hang
Bit
out
like
now,
that.
people. So
Yeah. I don't. I'm not very good at.
Oh, here we go.
Contributing, but I mean, like, in terms of banterous conversation,
Can you give us some banter now?
I don't
just
do
try,
banter.
Just try a little
I
bit.
don't
of
do banter.
I don't do banter.
Really?
I don't know. I can't jump on it. Like,
Right.
so when you were bantering about what were we just talking about?
why does he keep saying banter?
We just had some
ruining
really good
banter for
banter.
me.
Just had great banter. Oh, like with the radio. we were
Yeah,
doing
it was
that.
good banter.
Yeah. I
Top
can't.
banter.
I
Yeah.
can't. Like, it's like I don't picture you. Like I don't know how
picture
to jump
me.
onto that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Weird.
You
that.
can't picture him.
like
I'm right here, you don't even
like,
need
I
to
can't,
picture me.
I
Just look at me,
can't
Ryan.
come up with funny things in that kind of scenario.
Okay.
Like,
And hold on, this guy claims he was robbed of a first in a comedy degree.
I was, yeah.
Guys, I want my
Talking-
first, but I just can't come up with funny things. Okay?
in like, you know, I don't know.
I tell you what, how about this?
I don't know.
Later on, at
Right.
the end of the podcast,
Yeah.
we will redo the great radio bit, and
Yeah.
you can just come up with one line,
And then the floor is yours.
and then you can say
Jesus.
anything you want.
And both bits will be clipped on Patreon.
All right.
Ryan, not
Yeah.
everyone is able to come up with really funny stuff like me with my fart noises.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
Don't hold yourself against that.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at you. You laugh, you lose.
Yeah,
That
no.
was really good.
I'm
It
not
was good.
doubting myself. Like I
I'd have some doubts.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd have some
You need
doubts.
some
It's helpful to doubt a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But you've obviously taken the crown as improv king.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had to.
Which
I had
and
to
if you
think
can't
that.
come up with funny stuff on the spot, how are you the improv king?
Yeah. Well, it's a different kind of scenario because when you're improving, you're acting as a character.
Okay, so imagine you're a character, and we'll do the radio bit now. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the radio.
So,
sorry, just a little bit about my character, just anything.
He's balding.
Yeah.
Horrible sweat patches.
Right.
And
Traditionally doesn't do well with banter.
and go.
So does anyone listen to Joe much on the radio?
Oh yeah, so I do. I was in bed and I turned the radio on.
Fall off and hit you on the head, did it?
I didn't hear that.
Repeating yourself now. It's the second time you told that story. Dopey twat.
Oh.
Get it?
Whoa! What the?
messy. That's really messy.
That was
Don't
I
be
came out
twat.
of character a bit.
Anyway, who could have the most fun?
Yeah, so
Great video.
so to give myself some fun, because I sort of had to bank on that,
Yeah.
I thought it'd be great to give the other team some challenges.
Yeah, real dick move that.
Real fun dick move then. Fun bit of dick.
Love that. Love a bit of dick. Just a little bit.
Just a little for me.
Yeah, my own. My own. That's what I meant.
I grew up with a homophobic father. Just a little for me, please. I couldn't have too much.
Panicking as if they can clip that up out of context.
But yeah, it was some great quirky challenges, and then I
Yeah.
thought I'd throw in one where it was a bit more bonkers, and I thought you wouldn't do that, which was to get a tattoo.
But we were assured, not by specifically James.
Yeah.
I think I've said a few times that he's always very coy when like as if he can't say too much.
It's ridiculous.
It's really
Trained
weird,
him to be coy.
but he's really annoying with it. But he's like,
Yeah.
all I'll say is, base it around the challenges. So he'd say stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, all right. I guess there's been some question marks over the way challenges have been done in the past. So let's just do it. Do you know what, Max? Let's have it.
I will say though, I think having a set structure for that day
Yeah.
probably made it more fun.
Yeah.
Because I saw you guys, and you guys were just
Lost
like,
puppies.
"What are we going to? We're going to the big mountain."
And then
we
he
had
a lot
of
he
options.
shout on that.
Ryan.
That was,
really-
and that was
Did
quite
it?
negative for a while in the car.
It was toxic.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
He was just banging on about this bloody car park for
No.
Snowden.
Stephen just thought you could just type in Snowden and it would just take you to Snowden.
It's mad how a GPS works. That.
Yeah.
Could that?
Yeah.
Maybe I find views of Snowdonia great. You know, that could be fun.
It was probably going to get you close, wasn't it? It wasn't going to take you to Bath.
Well,
Then
no,
you wanted us to go half an hour further
to the
which would then
closest
be-
car park.
Then be another half an hour back, and
Right.
it was awful.
Just
So-
no
and then-
insight into the kind of day there. Yeah, it's
And then I'd have to suffer another extra half an hour of you banging on about this car park, which was zero.
Well, how do you think I feel? Who just had to listen to you?
I know how you feel. You made it very clear, just going on about car park.
No, I was saying this is the car park we have to go to if we want to walk up Snowden.
I've been there with my mum and my dad.
and you're like,
and this is
no,
the
we'll
one we
just
go
type
to
in
every
Snowden and
time."
it'll just take us to Snowden.
Was that where
won't it?
Mountain Rescue had to come and get you?
That wasn't Snowden. It was a much smaller mountain,
Bloody hill.
basically.
In Garden.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yep.
Really was.
Yeah, I think we had a really good time.
We did.
Yeah.
What did we do, like, challenge-wise? I mean, there was the first ones, were kind of low-hanging fruit, just down in pop.
I quite enjoyed that one.
Yeah. You were really panicking there, weren't you? You thought I was taking the piss. Do
I thought, do you know what? When I drank them both, I thought it was like, oh, we're gonna have like it's gonna be like seconds left.
Yeah.
It was like another minute.
Yeah.
Just sat there all gassy.
Yeah, I was guessing, man.
Yeah, and then the tattoo was fun. We went to Tattitude in Manchester.
I still have it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Could you show us at all?
yeah, of course.
No, probably.
Yep.
Might be easier for Tom if he's up. You got the same one, a matching tattoo.
We see that?
I
Yeah.
can't see it, but I'm sure the
Do a
viewers
bit of see
can.
that? Yeah.
It's
Cool.
a TM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stands for Tom and Max.
Oh, it actually stands for trademark.
Yes, the trademark
But it's a
symbol.
trademark
Silly.
symbol.
But we
which
know,
we
don't we?
learn afterwards is also the Taskmaster symbol.
Is it?
But I
Don't
thought
know
you
that.
knew. But that's
Fucking
that's them stealing a symbol.
Yeah.
So it's not Taskmaster's fine. It's not a bad show.
Yeah, Max was really scared in the chair. He was all over the place.
He was. We
Yeah,
saw
I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be. It was
Yeah.
painful because I got it on like the bone, and you got it a bit higher up.
Bone. Pretty much
Bone in your foot.
Almost exactly.
You've broken yours about a million times, so that's why you can't feel anything.
Yeah, played on though, didn't I? Yeah, I thought
Until
it
you
was fine.
broke it again.
Didn't even notice.
What socks are you
Didn't
wearing?
even notice. New Balance.
All right,
What socks are you wearing?
PlayStation.
We're so different.
It's true enough.
But we put it up to the viewers to vote who had the better day, and I didn't do a count.
Did they actually? Oh,
I didn't.
never
I
heard
didn't
back
count,
from
but
this.
I'm pretty sure it was a resounding Max and Tom win.
Oh, it's got to be right.
Yeah.
lovely.
The most
I mean-
fun we had was when we were playing with a Nerf gun. Keeping
You
the
seem
balloon
to have a
up.
fair bit of fun at Ryan's expense.
I love
Certainly
the
I would
zoo.
have fun.
I was having a good time at the zoo, but
Yeah, do you know what? The penguins were fun.
yeah.
And the little
Yeah.
chimpies.
Any
Yeah.
disappointing animals?
The bigger ones. like where they shouldn't be.
Oh,
there.
the lions weren't fun to see.
Yeah.
Quite sad.
They look
that
like they've
shame.
been
Yeah.
tranquilised. Anyway, it's time for a great segment which has a little twist. What's your angles, Tom? It's Stephen Lies.
Stephen lies. Stephen sweet little lies. Oh yeah, he's proper fit and gives me a wide on.
That doesn't change. That does not change. I'm passing for listeners. I'm passing up paper plates. And Stephen Lies of old, if you're a new listener, was basically, would I lie to you? You know, we bring in an object or have a text or just have a story. But we sort of did a load of stories. So now what we're going to have is we all get a question. 3 of us have the same question. 1 of us has a different question. We all write our answer to the question. We don't know who's got what. And then we will show our answers, say them out loud for the listeners, and then Ethan will tell us what the question is, and we'll have to try and work out who was the faker.
Okay.
So we've all written our answers. We will now reveal our answers, and for the audio listeners, we will say what they are and who's got them. But initially, Ethan is going to read out the question. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answers. Could we have the question, please, Ethan?
The question is the riskiest place you've had a wank.
Okay, Max, what does yours say?
Mine says Lord's Folly on the Hill.
Tom?
In the grounds of an assisted living residence.
I've put a public toilet.
I've put hostel toilets 2018.
Right. What's Lord's Folly on the Hill?
So I'm from Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Portsmouth's got a big hill at the top.
Yeah.
And an old lord, it's Lord something, but I don't know his actual name.
Right.
And he built a load of these giant forts at the top of the hill. And when we were in school, we'd go there and stay over for the night. Rock climbing, archery, bit of sleeping. Well, no, yeah, look, it had a bed. You know, we were in bed. As a kid, I was a hormonal little boy.
How old were you?
About 14.
And when you worried about someone seeing you do it?
Mate, you know, when you're in that zone.
What zone?
Think about other people.
Are you in a tent or just out in the open?
Bunk beds.
Bunk beds on a hill? I'm confused.
No, it's a big fort. Like a massive, like a castle, basically.
Wow.
We went there as, you know, a little...
So was it abandoned? You just break in?
No, it was like you'd go there for like school trips and stuff.
And you went in there?
Like you're 14 years old, you're surrounded by your peers, and you're thinking, you know what?
Sexy peers.
Well, look, you're 14 as well.
You went to an all boys school, didn't you?
Watching peers bend over. So
Is that a bad thing?
Were you top or bottom bunk?
Well, obviously I went a few times, so a mixture.
And you wanked every time?
Possibly.
So which time?
I can't remember all the times I've
You
masturbated.
got confident.
I didn't get caught.
Jump bunk to me, please.
Let me own bunk in my own room.
I'll sleep in the middle of the room. Lights on.
Look, if you're telling me you didn't have a cheeky one
Please,
when you were, you know, hormonal,
Yeah.
then I don't know what to say. You've not lived a human life.
All right, Tom, what was yours again?
In the grounds of an assisted living residence.
What do you mean in the grounds?
I was on my paper round. So yeah, just it's hazy. Many years ago. I mean, obviously I'm a lot older now, so you know these memories they kind of fade away.
It feels like you're in the assisted living home.
No. It's
You picked me up earlier. To be fair,
It's just that. It's just the way it fell, really. Like I wasn't delivering to the assisted residence, but I went through it. It's kind of a bit of a shortcut, you know. There's some trees.
The old
On your
sexy
paper
gilfs.
round?
Yeah, you know. So I'm probably a bit hungover.
Didn't your dad drive you around on your paper round?
No.
You said it on the podcast. Your dad
He
drove
did,
you.
but not on this paper. So my dad drove me around on my paper round for the last kind of few weeks, where my heart wasn't really in it. I was going to give it up, but for whatever reason, I'll just do it another week. But for many years, Stephen, I'd set out off on my bike.
Yeah.
That bag just tearing into my shoulder. It's tough, you know. You got to do what you can do. What you got to do. So, look, I don't remember why. As Max said, you know, just a horny young boy.
That's it.
And was it to one of the newspapers you were delivering, or just what was it to?
That boy's outside again.
An assisted living person.
I would have had a smartphone.
Okay.
I'm sure I would have had
On
a
your
smartphone.
paper round. What do you mean?
How old were you?
Yeah, my paper round was about 16, 17.
Okay, and you were out in the open.
I was kind of out. Thing is, I've got the traditional work stuff like that in a hostel, but you're in a cubicle, door shut.
Yeah,
It's like that's not risk.
No.
This is risk. There were trees.
And you love nature.
I love nature.
Yeah.
Nature really gets me going.
And were you worried at all that people had seen you afterwards, or was it?
It was kind of a lazy morning. Just
Yeah.
Was this once or was this like multiple times?
No, this was just one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you take your satchel off for it?
Top off, everything. No. The satchel was heavy. I delivered, so bit of a Tory area.
Delivered a big load,
lot
eh?
of broadsheet paper. It was a heavy bag.
Yeah.
I had to do it in 2 loads.
Oh wow. 3 loads.
Yeah.
Did you roll one up and just?
He's shoving that paper up his ass again.
Yeah.
I'll have that one.
Just rolled up and stuck into a hedge.
I guess page 3 was a thing.
Drive on, Dad.
Yeah. No one will believe any of these senile old fuckers. Never guess what I saw. Yeah, Nan, I'm sure you did.
What's yours? Sorry.
Mine is tame. A public toilet.
Public toilet. When was this?
Toilet.
Maybe like 16, 17. That seems to be the age of.
That other people have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on a camping trip with just my dad. So obviously, if I did have any thoughts, I can't do it in the tent.
No.
Kind of both of us wanking.
Just shared tent.
Yeah, just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So all those horny thoughts. I had to just run off to the toilets.
Yeah.
But then it was sort of the public toilets of the campsite. I was there. And yeah, you're right. It was in a cubicle. I wasn't in the general weeing area.
Good mobile reception, or was it just like you're in the tent, you can hear the wind?
Yeah.
Your dad's just sat there.
There's nothing like the sound of rain hitting the plastic sheet, and I go
and so you ran off through the rain.
bricked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been to toilet 4 times tonight, son.
Well, some of us do it out of here, Dad. We haven't even pitched this tent. Dad's penis was just keeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that.
Were you, Ryan?
Hostel toilets. I went specifically for 2018.
Was that the
That's-
riskiest of the hostel toilet wanks?
God, that's
I
just
think it
before
was
COVID.
the only time I was really going.
At it.
To hostels.
Oh.
That year. That year.
What hostel was it?
Well, it was many hostels, but I think the only-
Right.
Was this
So risky, you just kept doing it all the time.
When I
right?
was travelling, I'd have to, a couple of danger wanks.
And until Tom put a stop to them and said,
Yeah, you need to stop.
"The girls know.
Yeah.
Stop doing that American
The
voice.
girls know, Ryan."
Oh God, do the girls know?
Who were you with at this time?
So I was with Tom and who else were we with? We were with James, and there's about 8 of us, or
Yeah.
6 or 7 of us.
So James was there. We're talking Porto. We're talking Lisbon.
Yeah.
We're talking Madrid.
Yeah,
Didn't you have
that's 3
a
places.
girlfriend close to that time who was meant to be going with you?
A girl that I was seeing at the time was meant to come with us. Yeah.
The girl that you thought you were seeing, but it turns out you weren't.
Well, no, we were seeing each other, and then just before that, we stopped seeing each other.
Right.
Does she know about these, secret wanks in the hostel bathrooms?
Probably not. No.
Should be glad she got out of that.
Yeah.
And this is the riskiest place ever. The riskiest place ever.
I
is
mean,
in a hostel
I'm
toilet.
generalising it here. I can't think of a specific.
Could you lock the toilets?
Place. Yeah. I could lock the toilets.
Right.
We're not
there's-
very risky
Should've
compared
said
to you
fucking
two.
toilet, shouldn't
Yeah.
I? Okay, no. Christ.
And a lot of the time, I'd be worrying too much that
Yeah.
I
You
could.
couldn't even enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
so
you're in there for
I
45 minutes, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Horny, worried.
I'd say going to the game, you've got me and Ryan with very similar answers.
Yeah.
We've got an assisted care.
That seems a bit mental.
Yeah.
But then so does it a castle.
What? I was 14.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect time. The perfect time.
Right here. Perfect time to get your penis out. Almost too perfect. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Definitely coming up.
What did you write on yours though?
I put Lord's. It's called Lord's something folly because he built them, but they didn't really do anything because no ships came to that area. Like,
Right.
they're called the Lord.
I mean,
don't
wouldn't
know
you
his
have just
name.
written in a bunk bed on a class trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what I was
literally what it's
thinking.
called.
I know, but it's
Lord
just a bit
Folly's
like,
on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what it's called. Why would I go?
I'll just
in a
put
bu-
school trip.
Yeah, but that
that doesn't
gives
tell
you
us
nothing.
enough, to be fair,
That doesn't
yeah.
give you anything. This is where I did it.
Okay, I think I've got.
Could
well,
you tell us who else was in the room? How many
What, like
people?
names or?
Yeah, give us some names.
No, I'm going to do that to protect their anonymity. But it's all like all boys. Mate, it's
what was
like-
it about being in a room?
Are you against the gay
no,
experience?
no, I'm not against it at all.
I'm against wanking in front of people, though.
Wasn't
Yeah.
in front of them.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't stood in the middle of the room.
Eyes
going,
closed.
Hey up, lads! Hey up, lads! Ring a ding ding! I was just silently in
Were
my
you-
bed, quilt over me,
What your hands of it? Who's doing it?
trying to get to that radio. Fuck you know.
He's just fucking his mattress.
Waiting for a slow jump.
Have you never done that?
And it's loud.
Hey Google, play with me.
Were you ever? Did you ever notice that any of the other boys?
You're
were
trying to get us
masturbating?
away from the fact that you apparently wanked in the middle of a courtyard, surrounded by gilfs.
Technically, it was just
On a paper round.
It was just amongst
You've
some
got a
trees.
job to do. Do it at home, not in.
Barely.
Um,
Home's riskier.
should we?
There's one time.
Should we vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Who votes? Ryan did it. Or Ryan is the faker. No one. Me.
No.
Still no one. Thomas. Just Max, and then Max.
Okay.
So we haven't voted.
It makes no difference. I'll go Max, but I think it possibly could be Stephen.
Should we have Max reveal what his question was?
The place you had your favourite school trip. Fucking done me there, haven't you? Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. It's great, you had rock climbing. And now that memory is besmirched. So apparently I'm wanking in front of 7 other kids.
You're the one who said 7. You said 2.
Why would there be 2 so room? There was 7
Drag 4 of
guys
them
there.
in there.
I was trying to keep it interesting. I was just kind of simple. Some trees outside.
Well, there we go. Max was the faker there.
Do you know, I will say this though. Great new...
Great bit of fun,
yeah.
that.
Great
bit of fun, yeah.
Max, brand new podcast, brand new set. Please take the stage.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Max.
Thank you.
I just said hey.
I have been sitting in the lab with a pen and a pad,
Yeah.
as it were, is what my heroes say. Thinking, what is it that I could bring to the White Noise podcast?
We've
I'd
all been
really,
thinking it.
really elevate it.
Yeah.
Really sort of put it on the map, as
Yeah.
it were. I thought, there's nothing I know better or love more, apart from, my boys,
Oh, sweet.
the movies.
Yeah, well, we've
So
gone down this road in the past, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it was a dead end.
I don't think. The thing about movies, weirdly enough, is that they keep coming out.
They do.
You don't go to the cinema and go, wait a minute, I've seen this concept on screen before.
It's not
is it-
School of Rock, is it?
Isn't there anything? Is there anything worse than a shit sequel to an already bad film?
Probably a shit prequel. Yeah, fucking 10 on you, mate. Yeah,
Yeah,
Improv
true.
King back again.
So, is
So
it going to be more of the same, or?
Well, I don't even know what you mean by that, because the great thing about movies is that even though it is 24 frames a second, is actors on the screen, it's people saying dialogue or music playing or images being projected.
They rarely say dialogue.
Yeah.
It's different every time.
But you've always been a movie buff, haven't you? And
Not
I guess one of the
always.
big
So buff.
themes of what happened last time is that the movies were supposed to be the theme,
Yeah,
but it just never quite worked out, did it?
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know where you're coming
Right,
from.
okay.
I
Well,
don't know
thank
what
you
you're
for not
talking
lying.
about.
Yeah.
You seem like a bit of a naysayer.
Can
But
I ask what you call in this segment, please?
Well, funny enough, I went to the cinema the other week.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw this sign that said IMAX, and I thought, that's my name, with an I on the front.
Yeah.
Sort of like the iPod, but a bit different. So I thought, I'd just call it IMAX. And I think this fresh new take on movies...
It's the way you say movies. It's nauseating.
I honestly think this could be I think you could probably clip this whole segment, put it on TikTok, and I think the kids will eat it up. Their parents probably would.
Should we be worried that you are about to transcend this whole podcast and go off on your own?
That is a scary thought. I've been up all night worrying about tearing my hair out, you know.
Worrying about tearing your hair out.
I don't know, like him, you know. So
exactly like him.
No, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know?
No lies so far.
I went to the cinema. I may have recorded something.
Oh,
Which might be illegal.
Don't you respect the movie industry and you're doing that?
I do, but I feel like my platform is big enough that I could probably help these guys out by giving some free
platform's bigger
advertising.
than Hollywood.
So I went to see the new Minecraft movie.
Oh, nice.
Chicken Jockey.
I don't know what that means.
So in the film, he says the word chicken jockey. And
Okay.
people are throwing popcorn everywhere.
Oh,
All over the floor.
your mum's a sausage
In the
jockey,
film
isn't
or
she?
in the cinema?
In the cinema.
In the cinema.
People are throwing candy and popcorn
Well, waste.
everywhere.
Well, waste.
Yeah.
That's what I
He's
say
not-
to Max when he stands up.
Thank you. Like an hourglass. It's a broken one.
It's not an hour-long segment, though, is it?
No.
Right,
God,
good.
no. God, I hope not. I've got it on my phone because I didn't know what to do with it. Guys, this is when I went to see Minecraft the movie.
Welcome to the IMAX experience. Enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah. What a time to be alive. I've got my recorder, a ticket to the freshest, newest movie, and my boy Tom is... Yeah, my boy Tom is here to help review this fresh, new movie. Now, Tom, take a deep breath and... Oh, right off. Man's recording a segment here. Now, Tom, take a deep... Yeah, hey. No, take a deep breath, man. What is that great smell?
Creamy toffees.
What? No, it's the smell of excitement. It's the smell of cinema. It's... Hey, fatty, get your face out of my pick and mix. I told you to buy your own toffee. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking too loud over the mid Jesus Christ. Oh, look, it's Jack Black. No, you idiot. I mean on the screen, in the movie, see?
I am Steve.
Oh, please stop. I will give you anything to stop. Just name it.
Creamy toffees.
No, lol. Little fatty bum bum needs to watch his figure. Don't want you getting stuck in your seat. Shh. Stop shushing me. The White Noise podcast needs this segment if it's ever to get off the ground running. And you and this idiot here are ruining it. No, 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 no! My review! My segment! It! I don't even know what's going on in the movie now.
Chicken jockey.
Oh, you're not going to shush them? Look at them. They're throwing the popcorn all over the floor. How civilised.
Creamy toffees.
Oh, Tom, you little pig. Not off the floor. Not off the floor. You're better than this, man. Come on, man. How dare you shush me? Why aren't you shushing him on the floor, eating the creamy toffees off the floor? You've ruined my segment, and I hate you.
I think you better come with me.
No, and hand me this instance. It's the first time that's back. Please, the people need it. No, Tom, help me. Tom.
Wow. I completely understand your worries of transcending the podcast.
It's next week I'm worried about.
He's gone hard
He really
on
has.
the creamy toffees and itis. So that was your review of the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, so, if you guys want to hire me in Hollywood to probably do some, motivational speaking or whatever. What's it called? Advertising of your movie. Just
You
give
called
me
it
a call.
mid, though, didn't you? You called it mid.
Yeah, well, look,
Really helping those guys with your platform.
it was all right. It was, it's not for me. I'm 32, mate.
Right.
Right.
It's for kids, probably.
Probably.
Take your kids. If you haven't got kids, don't go.
Did you need to see it to realise that, or?
Look, you know, the adverts didn't give me the whole plot,
Right.
or the whole film.
What are you going to see next?
Let's see what else at the cinema. I
Well,
guess.
Max, why don't you see what the corridor's up to? Eh?
Okay. Sorry if that was a bit too hardcore for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't understand movies.
Sorry about Max just using your voice for his own gain there.
Yeah.
It's to be expected. I didn't think he'd go so heavy. Episode 1, to be honest.
Where does he go from there?
No, that's the question.
He's done all the big hits.
And it's all that nonsense about reinventing it. I mean, that is the same old shit.
Yeah.
Worse, less imaginative.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh, who's this?
You die, mate.
I never thought this would happen here.
No.
Mate.
Meant to be a secure building.
Oh, watch
Sorry, mate.
the hell.
Not your mate.
Not yet. Could be. Great to think about friendship, mate.
Who are you?
Well, I'm glad you ask.
Where are you from?
It's always good to know. My name's Souvenir. Souvenir from Australia, mate.
Whereabouts in Australia?
Have you heard of Perth?
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I'm from the place with the big opera house.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, mate.
Sydney.
I saw your door was open.
Sue, what are you doing here?
I saw your door was open, and I came in for a bit of advice because you guys were talking about, I don't know, some great segment or something. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, not quite. I think you've
Must
got
been
that
out
wrong.
there for a while.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of an issue, you know. I've had a
I can see that.
Sorry?
So I can see that.
I said sorry, but I'm not really. I've had
That Australian wit, you know.
I'm famous for it, you know.
Yeah.
It's weird because I'm funny and I'm looking great, but I've had a messy divorce.
Oh, no.
Husband, he off.
I can't imagine why.
We gathered that from the word divorce.
There could have been a wife.
True.
Could be a lesbian.
Yeah.
You're not, though, are you?
No.
If I know you.
Oh no! Oh, go down on men like
Go on.
elevator. You know, I've come to Europe to let my hair down.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, shag about.
Your hair is down.
It is, yeah. It used to be up in a bun. I'm doing one man in every city.
And what's your advice you need?
Where do I find men around here? Yeah.
There's 4 in this room.
Yep.
Well, I see 3. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. You up for a bit of rough? Bit of Australian rough?
There's rough and then there's that.
What do you mean by that?
So, so what happened with your husband? Have you got? I mean, you say it was a messy divorce.
Oh, it was so messy, so messy. We'd been together for about 30 years.
30 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
In
How old are
Australia
you?
again, sorry, was it?
30 Australian years, yeah. This is worth 2 of every one of yours.
Could I ask, how old are you, please?
Can I ask you, how old do you think I am?
Souvenir. I would guess maybe 50.
50.
30-year marriage.
30-year marriage.
Okay, I'm going to go 45.
45, okay.
I'm married at
I think
15.
older. I think like 55, 60.
55, no, 30.
Wow.
30, yeah. My parents married us in the, the maternity ward.
Why are you wearing an apron?
Good question.
Great question.
I imagine it's going to involve an answer about cum.
I'm a baker. I've been baking all day.
So why are you wearing a tie over the apron?
Very clean.
I'm a businesswoman too. You don't think women can be bakers and businesswomen?
No, I didn't say that.
Scum.
Never said that,
You
Sue.
bloody scum.
Literally never said that.
Plus, it helps keep the cum off my shirt.
There we go.
The
tie.
secret ingredient.
The tie protects me, Mr. T medallion.
Why was your divorce messy? What went on there?
Lots of cum. Lots of it. But
During
it
the
wasn't-
divorce?
Yeah.
Your husband's or?
No, strangely enough. Not a drop of it.
So you're quite...
Yeah, I'm all right, me.
and you're sparkling clean though.
Well,
doesn't seem very messy, does it?
there was a washing machine on the airplane in the shower.
Nice.
Combo, yeah.
Wow.
First class,
You
eh?
didn't want to use the shower.
But I couldn't. All the water was used in the washing machine. I said, can I at least recycle it? And they said, well, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone out of the plane.
And what was the name of this airline?
Ryanair.
And why were you just wandering around the corridors here?
Is that a crime?
No, it's not.
Well, thank you.
You got hair coming out your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky you. Probably recycle that, shove it on your head.
So you've come to Europe to let your hair down.
Yeah, it's
Right,
down,
so-
can't you see?
No, I've not. I'm not disputing that.
Sue, I think-
wasn't trying to catch you out on a technicality there, Sue.
Sue, you're in divorce mode,
Got
aren't
me
you?
all wrong.
You know, when you're on the other side of the planet, all my hair was up
Yep.
because I was dangling.
Like a troll.
Yep.
Troll dolls with the hair up.
Oh, I thought you meant my body shape and all that shit.
No.
No.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
Never.
You're nice boys, aren't you?
Definitely wouldn't do
Some
that.
of
Give
us
me
are.
a compliment. Go on.
I like your glasses.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
The shirt's not awful.
Sue, we have a single friend who's around the age of 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
29, so a little bit younger, but
Said around
Cougar,
the age.
yeah.
Not one of them.
would you be interested in,
God.
would you be interested in coming out with a cocktail with me sometime?
Coming out with a cocktail.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm allowed to drink it.
See,
I want to meet you outside at 10 o'clock and bring that cocktail with you.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Slug and lettuce.
Oh, why'd you have to say slow?
oh,
Oh.
Fucking hell.
we used to have a slug set there. That's right.
Okay.
It's just not necessary.
Explains the stickiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good job you got your apron on, eh?
It's on the front, not on the back. There's not a full wraparound apron. I don't think they make them.
No.
Dragon's Den, that shit.
You're not anticipating any cum on the back, no.
Not yet. Yeah. I'm trying to scratch my eyes, but I can't because I've got glasses on. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Viewers will be scratching their eyes out.
Sorry?
What? Well, so I guess we'll have to move you on, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Good luck with your.
You don't want to hang around here, do you?
No, to be fair.
No.
Good luck with your hunt for men.
Probably better ventures out there somewhere.
Yep.
No, watch out for the cars. See you soon.
There was no airplane, was there, Sue?
There was no Sue, was the Max?
You were never a baker, were you?
Should we? You look quite good like that, Max. Yeah. Oh, Max, watch out for that lady there.
No,
She might frisk you.
Lending me your clothes.
Jeez, that's the improv king.
Yeah. Smashed it.
We need to have our great final segment. Ethan, get ready for this one. It's the final question.
Oh.
It's the final question. Ethan, we turn to you for this.
Oh, yes.
Please hit us with a great final question.
Would you rather have eyes on the back of your head or be able to taste with your fingers?
Do I still see with the eyes on the front, or are they gone?
They're additional.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can people see those eyes very visibly? Or like, it's not like, I just have the ability to see with the back of my head. Like, I've got two big clear eyes there.
It's the same eyes.
Same eyes.
I feel like having taste buds in your hands
Yeah.
is going to be a disability. Because you're always touching stuff. Imagine just licking your trousers.
Wiping your arse.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Ooh.
That's why I don't do it.
But
Yeah.
You
But
know,
exactly.
do you know how annoying it is when you get a hair in your eye? And if you've got eyes in the back of your head, you're always
You
gonna
wouldn't
get
have to
hairs in your
Yeah.
eyes.
I
Got hair on the back of my head, Matt.
For now.
Sorry.
sorry. I think you would probably cut the hair around it. I don't think you would just let that hair grow, and you'd probably wear a bandana.
Yeah. So this is
cooler.
my concern, right, is that I could wear gloves to mitigate this some of the time. And even like wiping your ass, I mean, it's not great, but I would like to think there's a workaround maybe some way. Eyes in the back of your head, you're a freak.
Yeah, but then you can see what's going on behind you.
Yeah.
360 vision.
Yeah.
Always watching.
How do you think that being able to see behind you would have benefited you? How much better would your life be if you could do that? Any advantages, like
Be able
top of
to
your
see
head?
my girlfriend during sex?
That's really good.
It's cheeky.
It's cheeky. It's cheeky. Give it that.
It's a little bit crass, but there'll be more of that on the Patreon.
Yeah, lots more.
Eyes in the back of your head.
Like, it's not like being able to, like, if you think about like gambling and stuff and being able to, like see, you can't bend your vision. It's just behind you.
And also
Like,
If we want to turn around, we can just do
All of
that.
us.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Good point.
So, I feel like if you would be tasting stuff so much, and there'll be so new tastes, and it'll be horrible.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the taste of wood.
Washing the pots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although maybe the last remnants of a lovely lasagna on your plate as you put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, true.
Just in an emergency situation, delivering a baby.
Oh, opening up a car door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
These are all bad things.
Yeah, just the amount of things I touch. I'm a fidgeter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Trying to stop a dog attack by putting your finger up its ass.
Yeah.
Or every time
Yeah.
you stroke a dog, just be like licking a dog.
Yeah. It's a good point.
He's brought it back. It's been a bit of a difficult one. Well done.
Good night.
You want to see Ryan licking a dog?
I'm going to go for eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going for.
I'm going for taste fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just feel like I'd find a way to deal with it. Whereas with that, fucking bandana, it's like, bandana boy.
That's cool, isn't it?
I don't know. For me, that's a big adaptation to like how other people see me in the world. Whereas with the fingers,
I think a bandana would suit you.
I think you'd just constantly feel sick, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah, you would.
taste of everything.
And it's not like with your mouth, your tongue in your mouth, you get used to that taste. But you would be tasting new stuff constantly to the point where you couldn't adapt. You couldn't get used to it.
Get used, like your environment is pretty.
You get you. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm always.
Once you've kind of established the new tastes.
I have to pick up dog poo.
But you'd be tasting that fake
I can't
blood.
be doing that. Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I'm picking up dog poo, like.
Don't even have a dog, Tom. What are you doing?
Well, I do have I've got.
You eating that?
Got
You doing
got a
that?
family dog.
Have it?
Yeah. You met him. We trying to do it.
Stephen Lies is still going in his
Get
head.
out of here.
I just get really thick
Weirdest
bags.
wank.
I'd be tasting plastic.
Yeah. Do you not think part of you would be like
You use bags to pick it up. Dear God.
just pockets full of the stuff?
Hey, look, I hear what you're saying, and it's a tough one. That's hence the question. If it was easy, we wouldn't get asked it.
Even think about typing on a keyboard. Keyboards are filthy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's get a wipe down beforehand. I'll probably
Taste
get
of
used
that
to the
wipe.
taste of wipes. I'll get like aloe vera ones or something. Like, do you know what I mean? I can adapt. I'll
when
find
you
a way
fill up your
around.
car with petrol, you're going to have the taste of petrol in your
Lovely,
mouth.
love petrol.
Not the taste, surely.
Love the smell. It's not that far off.
Um,
Hey, look, fine, okay.
No, but you know what? No, no. Look, that is live your truth, brother.
Yeah,
Live your truth.
It's just freaky, innit?
It's all freaky.
Of course it is, but like, I
Well, there's that guy fondling his balls again. What's he doing? What's he up to?
is this you with eyes in the back of your head? That's not the weirdest thing about him.
Peek this buddy out.
what have we got? We've got eyes in the back of the head.
Yeah, I'm going for eyes back.
Same. What are you two doing?
Eyes in the back of my head.
Fingers, baby.
Oh, fingers, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the White Noise Podcast. First episode.
What an ending! What an ending!
I'll go for fingers, baby, please. I need eyes in the back of my head after that. Those angry parents. Anyway, guys, I've been joined by Max Smith.
Hey, great stuff from me today.
Tom Looney. Looney. Ryan Locke.
Ryan.
And Ethan.
Yes. Great addition.
Yeah, really
We'll see you
good.
next week, or we'll see you on the Patreon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.